Hello everybody and welcome back to Crusader Kings, where I'm really confused right now. So, this is of course the Duchess who controls the final Monophysite Holy Faith site, right? And she's our mother. We are not her heir. Our brother is her heir. Our brother who is 2 years younger than us, but she's on agnatic cognatic primogeniture. This is not how agnatic cognatic primogeniture works. I think the reason this is happening is because of the law that the Byzantines have, which we also have, for controlled realm inheritance. I think that's why this is happening. That does mean that we're going to have to conquer this. They're currently in the defensive pact against us, so we're going to have to keep an eye on that. I mean, we're 14 anyway, and we've got some problems of our own, but we're going to have to conquer this relatively quickly. We're going to have to keep an eye on that. And for right now, what I'm most concerned about is the fact that the Queen of France is salty at us. Why is she salty? Let's just send her some cash money and see if that makes her chill. Now, she is upset at us because we're a foreigner. Now, that said, we are currently Greek and Orthodox, and we should probably go ahead and convert. We're now Ethiopian and Miaphysite. Perfect. Okay, so we will come of age soon enough. We have an inheritance lined up for Sweden, so that should be fine. Now, we shouldn't have any truce with the Byzantine Empire currently. And he just left the defensive pact against us. Now, specifically, I would like to press my claim on my mother's county, or rather duchy, if I can. There's some border disputes that we could do. These are, of course, counties. We're more interested in at least the duchy level. These counties are de jure, belonging to one of our vassals. As are these. Okay, so we have some duchy options here. Transjurania, which I have no idea where that is. Savoy, which should be up over this way somewhere. I think we already have the land there. Mosul, which is, of course, this, and that might be a decent option. Jazeera. Azerbaijan. I think we go for Mosul. The council is voting no, because we have 4 malcontents, and of course we can't tiebreak currently because we're not of age, so we're going to have to wait and hope that this guy doesn't join the defensive pact against us. Our current threat is 72.5%, so he probably will, if I had to guess. Yeah, there it is. Technically, that's not that scary. As long as we're below 75% threat, which we are, we might be able to ignore that defensive pact. I think I can deal with that. This, however, has become well and truly a problem. Germany is in this, but more importantly, Egypt is in this. We can send Egypt some cash money, as well as an artifact like, say, the Veil of Veronica. That should bring his opinion straight up to 100%. Okay, what else? King of Burgundy, Serbia, Syria, Houseland. So France and Egypt are the main contributors here. We can toss, say, a Jade Dragon at her, or perhaps an Engraved Sword or Heartseeker. Yeah, we'll go for Heartseeker. And hopefully they get those gifts before they rebel. Okay. They accepted the gifts. Please disband your faction. Specifically, what council power do they want to increase? I don't know. I mean, I think we could beat them, but it would be annoying. Still 105%. Like, this guy literally has 100 opinion of us. And he's not leaving that faction. Oh, I think he just did. No, technically the Queen of France did, and he's now leading the faction, but it's not threatening anymore. Okay, that's perfect. It's exactly what we were looking for. So we will proceed forward at a higher rate than previously, because it's not pausing every second, like literally every day, because of all these bishoprics being usurped. That was exciting. I think we should probably take this up to half-speed reinforcement for a little while. There is a peasant revolt in South Bohemia. I don't think this is really much of a threat. Yeah, we'll just head on in. Should be plenty of time to regen enough morale to crush this force, considering they're a 10th of our size. Yeah, that'll be plenty of morale. No problem. Fantastic. Enforce demands. And down you go. Perfect. Okay. So, I mean, our vassals are, of course, continuing to expand. We can see that they've nearly conquered all of Austrasia now. Getting very close there. This is, of course, Sweden, who I would like to form an alliance with, but she's not interested. Okay. I mean, we're literally going to inherit your realm, but whatever. I guess you don't want an alliance. How old are we? We are currently 15. We will be turning 16, of course, next year. Okay, the Christian Defensive Pact has grown against us. Fair enough. We're currently decaying by 0.26% per month. So, with over 50% threat, all defensive pacts of other religious groups band together if you attack one of them. So, I mean, we would definitely fight all of these people. That said, this guy will eventually, at some point, choose to leave his defensive pact. So that's definitely something to consider. I'm turning down our retinue reinforcement for right now. I do want to check in up here. Yeah, it looks like we're not taking any attrition currently. How much are we lacking? That retinue reinforcement will come down. We could, in theory, do an embargo CB on these guys. Which would, of course, make us a truly ludicrous sum of money. Actually, that's only 12,000 gold. For some reason, I was thinking there was an extra 0 on that. And it was like 124,000 gold. With that being the case, I'd rather take the land than have 12,000 gold. Okay, well, we do have less than 40 years left. The game has been going for 638 years. Crusader Kings is definitely the longest Paradox game. With the possible exception of Stellaris, of course. Since that just kind of goes forever. No text to get just yet. That's okay. I would definitely love to be reinforcing our retinues at full speed right now, but we really can't afford it. Or can we? Maybe we can't afford not to do it. Many of these are very close to full. So maybe we just accept running a deficit for a little while until this gets topped off. I mean, that's definitely a huge deficit. There's our regency. It is now done. We became a tough soldier, and we are now deceitful as well. So, our council is still discontent, and they will get over that within the next month. That's ideal. The Princess of Sweden is only 4. I do want to set us to rulership focus to buff up our stewardship in hopes of getting a domain size increase. And we're going to be on build a war chest. And that's going to buff our taxes if we hit a certain threshold. So I'm going to set the retinues to not reinforce again until we hit that threshold, which should be quite quickly. I believe it's 750? It's just trying to gain leverage on me. So that will help offset these costs. Okay, council is now happy again. Our spy master was attacked in Axum. Oh well. Actually, for our size, it's 1,000, isn't it? We have to save up to 1,000. That's okay. I'll allow it. So the next thing that we get in economy is definitely maxed out improved keeps. There we go. We have fulfilled our ambition. That is perfect. So next, I'm going to go on to groom and heir focus, even though it's going to be a while before our wife is of age to be married. Political marriages. What are you going to do? Okay. I think we are ready to potentially run that deficit. Boy, that hurts. That said, we should have many of these filling up very soon. No, things could escalate quickly out of control. So these two should be filling up very, very shortly, and that will cause our monthly costs to go down dramatically. Okay, we're out of debt for now. That is not going to last. We're currently spending 62 per month, which is actually less than I was expecting. I don't really care about either of these. This gives us 10 prestige. I guess we'll take that. Oh, our rituals must have had an effect. 25 prestige. These are literally the same, except this one gives us double the prestige, and this one gives us piety. I think piety is more important. We'll take the piety right now. Excellent. So you can see that the amount that we're paying to reinforce our retinues is beginning to drop pretty dramatically. We're now actually making money on a monthly basis. So that's perfect. Okay, now we're not. That's to be expected, I guess. Transoxania is fighting the Mongols. That's kind of ideal. Let's check in on the Byzantine situation over here. No, this guy is not the insane guy. We are actually going to join the community of St. Anthony if we can. Wait. What? Oh, okay, we just don't have the money. Never mind. For some reason I was thinking the community of St. Anthony had converted to Monophysite, and I was like, whoa, but no, that's not the case. So we've got some nomad agitation over here. We're going to need to build a castle there. And we're spending all of our money on reinforcing our retinues right now, so it's going to be a little bit before we can get that. But that's okay. So this one is almost full. This one is as well. This one is full. And these two are filling up nicely. we are now only paying 541 per month to reinforce our retinues, which is ideal. I did want to still check in on this guy. Specifically, this guy. He is still in the defensive pact. Okay. We'll just keep an eye on that. There's an independence faction, and I don't like this. King of Italy is in it. Ah, he just came of age. What is he good at? He's best at marshalling. Yeah, we'll put him in. King of Italy. Bam. And we're going to have him researching military tech for right now. Excellent. No more issues on that front. Great Holy War for Norway. Have fun. Our reinforcement over here is going. We're still paying quite a lot per month to reinforce, and I'm not seeing a huge amount of progress right now. Okay. Yeah, they are reinforcing. About 600 soldiers per month currently. So that's fine. Okay. We've got some de jure drift happening. I'm not too concerned about that. It's always bound to happen since I have de jure drift on. The real question is, do we pull back our retinues for the purpose of fighting the Byzantines? I don't know, I feel like our vassal troops can deal with the Byzantines. Our vassal troops can definitely deal with the Byzantines. That'll be fine. We're now down to paying 407 per month to reinforce. So that is ideal. This army is currently full. These two are getting there. This one's still a ways away. Reinforcements are currently flowing to these two armies. So that's completely fine. Our threat is currently at 63.5%. And we're just waiting for this guy to make the mistake of dropping the defensive pact. Then we declare for Mosul. Once our mother dies, we might get a claim up here that we can press. That's definitely something that we should think about. Okay, so these armies are slowly reinforcing. We are currently paying 397.83 gold per month to reinforce our retinues. It's fine. We are still losing money, apparently. I mean, if we cut it down to half-speed reinforcement, we would certainly be making money. And I think I'm going to go ahead and do that at this point. I think we've reinforced enough that this is plenty threatening. So I'll just bring that down to half speed, and yeah, now we're making quite a lot of money, which will allow us to build the castle for nomad agitation, which is perfect. I do wish that our rulership focus had bumped up our domain size enough. Sadly, it did not. We are still considered a Basilius, which is awkward. There's a Hindu uprising. I didn't even know we had this county. Okay. I guess we'll have to raise Gujian troops to go up there. And off they go. We'll get there eventually. So we are currently looking to make around 400 gold in total, which should be fine. And these should be all reinforcing soon. So these two are fully reinforced. This one is only 200 away. It's actually potentially going to get there this month tick. It does not seem to have gotten there this month tick. Okay. Okay, he's slightly insulted, but that's fine. He's not going to cause any trouble. He's on the council. Okay, this army is now fully reinforced, which means that all of our future levy, or not levy troops, but all of our future reinforcements from there are flowing into the other two armies. Let's see, this is Africa. That'll be fine. These guys are moving into Lincoln, so we'll move into Leicester here. Leicester? I can never remember how that county is pronounced. Oh, okay, they're heading back. That's okay. We will intercept them. We'll expose him. Okay, offer peace, enforce demands, fantastic. Hindu revolt is done. That means these troops can be put down. Perfect. This army is now full, which means that the only reinforcement that we are doing on our retinues currently is on this force here. We do need to get this castle built, and that's what we were saving up for. There we go. And now I'm going to bump this up to full speed retinue reinforcement. And hopefully we'll still be making a little bit of money while reinforcing this rather quickly. And that does indeed appear to be the case. So this is taken care of. Can get rid of that for now. We do need a designated regent, and I think the Queen of France is actually a great option for that. She's one of our most powerful vassals, after all. The King of Italy is also one of our most powerful vassals, but I think the Queen of France is slightly more powerful, actually. Yeah, she definitely is. Okay, we'll put down these troops. Excellent. Let's check in on this guy. He is still in the defensive pact. Okay, our threat has decayed down to 60%, so that's good. We are currently going a little bit backwards in our funding. That's okay. I think some of that might be because we had troops in here. Yeah, we've got NPC troops walking through. That's slightly awkward. We could move them over to here, or perhaps up over this way. That's reasonable supply limits over there, actually. Yeah, we'll do that. So 254 soldiers per month are being reinforced over there for the cost of 142.99 gold. I think that's worthwhile. So the real question is, when does this guy make a mistake and leave this defensive pact? He's currently involved in another war, Teutonic Liberation of Moldova. That's fine. But hey, we came of age, and we seem like this character is actually going to rule for a while, which would be a nice change of pace. Let's see, this is 6,000 troops. This would be Egypt's troops, which is plenty. In we go. Okay. It looks like they have decided to go up over here, which gives us time to get more morale. I'm okay with it. I really wish that we had been able to attack Mosul, but the council was not into it when the option was available. And we had no real way to convince them because 4 malcontents. We can tie-break that when we're an adult, but Regency was overpowered. Okay. Put that down. War is over. Fantastic. Yeah, I know we're playing an Ethiopian Miaphysite Basilius. Let's ask the Emperor what he thinks. We haven't done too much with the Qin Empire. He dislikes Christians, and he likes Hindus. Well, that's inauspicious. We do need a new Chancellor. We could, in theory, put the King of Africa in, but he's literally 0 skill, so I think we'll put this guy in instead. Okay. That should do. It looks like we are actually making money now, which is fantastic to see. Just checking in over here. Yeah, that looks fine. Oh, we lost 200 grace. I don't think we had any grace anyway, so it's kind of irrelevant. Come on, you can leave the defensive pact. I know you can. You're a drunkard. Interesting. He's got some fascinating modifiers there. Sure, assemble the mob. We've been holding off on that. Excellent. I'm fine with that. I'll start burning down those trade posts. He is completely broke. Fascinating. A lot of it's because he hired some troops. He's also the son of Satan, apparently. But yet the Christians are still willing to defend him against us. Interesting. Anyway, it is pretty much time to put a cut in here, so I'm going to go ahead and do that, and next episode, hopefully we'll be able to actually do something. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and I will see you all next time. We've only got 33 years left.